Let's see it.
After listening to this story, stay tuned for a preview of another episode of American Memories Continued.
As new dreams are born and hopes are lived, so too are American Memories Continued.
American Memories Continued, an original audio series, is brought to you with love and commercial-free by
The Fingerprint Community Global, moved by greater to believe bigger. Advocatus Ecclesiae Publishing, perfecting the distribution of hope.
and by the ongoing monthly support of friends, community members, and sustaining faithful partners like you. Our theme music, Proudly Western, was composed and performed by Jay Mann at www.ourmusicbox.com. We're thankful and humbled that you've chosen to tune in regularly for your favorite episodes of American Memories Continued.
Not just stories told, memories lived.
Today's episode is entitled, What a Wonderful Time of Year. Let all of your cares go for just a little while. Listen closely. Prepare your heart to be stolen. You now have a front row seat, and this is family time.
American Memories Continued begins now.
The bus ride from our home to downtown Detroit was amazing. Watching the people get on and off at their stops. Strangers speaking as if they've known each other for years. And then we would reach our destination. Ah, the excitement, the joy. How can you be all warm inside like this when it's cold and snowing? And just around the corner from the end of the bus line, Woodward Avenue. Look at the people everywhere. The selling of what we called circus peanuts. And the smell filled the air. Popcorn, J.L. Hudson's, Grinnell, Kinzel's drugstore, and the 5 and 10. We'd stop at Kresge's to eat my favorite submarine sandwich and fries after walking around shopping and enjoying the sights and sounds. I'm sure that it was also to allow Mom to take a rest. This was truly a time to remember. If anyone was homeless or hungry, I didn't know a thing about it. Everyone seemed to help each other, and it was as if people genuinely cared more for their fellow man. Catalogs. Do you remember catalogs? You could spend hours just looking through the pages, thinking about and circling what you would love to have, and then going over it all again and again, making sure that you didn't miss anything, as though all of this would somehow guarantee that you would get everything that you desired. You never did get it all, but you were so happy and thankful for what you did get, until you shortly forgot the 100 other things that you just had to have. Parents always knew that that would happen, and that would be the case. Montgomery Ward's, Sears, and don't forget Federal's department stores. This was the time of year when we began to set our hearts and minds towards Thanksgiving, wondering who would be in town this year for the big dinner and for our traditional movies on TV. It feels like a whole lifetime ago, and at the same time, it feels as if it were yesterday. I don't honestly believe that we thought that things would ever change. Hearing the conversations between Mom and Dad about the menu for the upcoming dinner, what size turkey, and what other meat we would have. Would some prefer fried chicken, ham, or even meatloaf? Mac and cheese? Not my favorite, but mashed potatoes with gravy and rolls and cranberry sauce is a must. Green beans, corn, greens and cornbread, and of course the debate as to whether it's called dressing or stuffing. We talked about the possibility of going to the parade as children, never thinking far enough to realize that it really wasn't our decision to make. And if we didn't get to go, it was just as much fun to lay on the floor and watch it on TV. Laying on the floor always made us feel closer to the action. Now you can say what you want, but there is something special about the smell of cookies and cakes baking that you never forget. What's your favorite pie? Peach cobbler? Sweet potato? Pumpkin? I could use a slice of lemon meringue right now, or even a good-sized bowl of my favorite standby, banana pudding. We heard more about Jesus this time of year, and yes, we did believe in Santa Claus. But didn't most children? Right or wrong, it's an individual thing, and families will decide what to teach or allow in their household. What I remember, and what I thank my parents for, is what a wonderful time of year it was. If you're exiting the studio, please watch your step. For those who are tuned in, we now return you to your ordinary day. We truly hope that you've enjoyed spending this time with us. Our goal, with your help, is that the American Memories Continued experience grows to become America's new favorite pastime, serving you and your loved ones wherever they are. What did you want to say, young lady? Go ahead.
Make sure to become a fan and a supporting partner and listen to our full episodes.
Click the links below and follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Medium.com, Instagram, and YouTube. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe.
Give American Memories Continued to yourself or to someone that you know. Thank you for listening. Thank you to our veterans for all that you've done for us. And truly, we thank you for your ongoing support.
Until next time, God bless.
God bless you.
And now, a preview from another episode of American Memories Continued. I did work for a short while at the Grand River and Oakland location, which at the time was walking distance from where I lived. But for the most part, I caught 2 buses to get to work. Management positions were already filled at the Close to Home restaurant by Powell Hughes, a mellow kind of fella, and Ronald Lally, a big muscle-bound, bald guy who looked more like a peaceful bouncer. I joked a few times with Powell Hughes that he had 2 last names, but he didn't take offense to it.